we have type diabetes. We have our 1.5 acre land here, which it's very important for us to have irrigation on the land to be able to, water our crops. So to get that done, we have over there, we have a tank with water where we need to channel it into the farm. And to do that, today we are creating a pipeline where we bury the pipes, the channels into the farm. So we only dig it like 4 inches deeper so that we can properly bury the pipe that will draw the water from the source into the farm. This is very important because, temperatures are rising and this is summer, so the land gets a little bit drier and we need to get water into the farm. So getting water sprinkled into the farm from the source to the farm is very important for our activities. So we have a pipe that we are constructing, a pipe to connect the water from the pumps here, and then there's one pump there, there's another one over there. So there are 2 pumps that we get the water, we draw water from. So today we just constructed the pipeline to bury the pipes into it to draw the water from here. So these are 2 things, one from there and then the other one too from here. Yeah. We have our trenches dug. The students have already done that. And you can see this is wide enough. It's good enough to have this pipeline buried in there. All that we need to do now is to get dirt to cover it, to make it properly buried so that we can have the water flowing through. So the work is almost done, but we're still getting some few things to get it all over done. Yeah. Okay, so to construct the pipeline for our irrigation, so I want to demonstrate how we do it. So we have different tools that we can use because the soil is kind of a little bit harder. So a shovel alone cannot do it because we want to get it like 4 inches down and not too wide. So to do that, we use the shovel. We already spray the line that we want the pipes to go into. So you kind of dig out the line, scoop out the soil. If it is hard, what you can equally do is to use this arc. It's not the right tool, but it helps you to loosen up the soil. Then the pipe can really go in there. But we are looking at not getting it too wide, but to get it like 4 inches deep and not wide enough and not too wide. So this is how we do it. After you loosen the soil, then you can use the shovel to scoop out the soil gently. Yeah, and good. That's how it's done. So with that, you can easily bury the tube gently and then cover it with the mud. The lines are dug already. So the next thing we have to do is to bury the pipes. And burying the pipe in there, we gently place it and make sure we cover it with the dirt. And we are doing this because we don't want to litter the whole field where we have pipes running around all over the place. So, but if it is buried gently, it helps the water to flow well into the farmland without any disturbances. It also prevents a little bit of accidents or anything that could occur on the field. But getting the pipes buried are very important. So that's the more reason why we are getting it buried. All right, so once we dug the line and then we buried everything, now this is the tap where we need to draw our water from. So we just plug in our tubes. Once the tubes are plugged in here, this is our water sources. We have already about 3-4 gallons, big gallons of water that we draw in from. And this is our solar that helps us to pump water to. So we just put in there and then we connect to it. And the water flows from here into the farm. And that is how we get our farm irrigated. We also have another tank that is over there where we connect water from also into the farm. But this is one of the areas that we get our water from into the farm. And this is very clean water, and it's important because the source of your food as we cultivate crops is very important, and the water source also is important. So we have clean water where we draw it into our farms.
learned differently about agriculture today that helps us in our day-to-day lives is that all the food that we get from the farm has to come from somewhere, and it's made possible by the irrigation systems that make the crops grow better due to the water that is supplied.